Good evening. Uh, we discussed binomial theorem yesterday. Today we will solve sums from exercise 4.2. Actually, before we start solving sums, let us revise binomial theorem. A plus b raised to n. It is actually nc0, but it is 1. That is why I have directly written a raised to n plus nc1 a raised to n minus 1 into b plus nc2 a raised to n minus 2 b square up to ncn, which is again 1 b raised to n. See, index of the first term goes on decreasing by 1. At the same time, index of the second goes on increasing by 1. Okay, so the first one, 2x square plus 3 raised to 4 is 2x square, put this in bracket, raised to 4 plus 4c1 2x square cube into 3 plus 4c2 2x square square into 3 square plus 4c3 2x square into 3 cube plus 3 raised to 4. Simple. Now next part is to evaluate binomial coefficients. 4c1 is same as 4c3, 4. What is 4c2? Do not write 6 directly. Write this as 4 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So that is 6. Substitute. So 16x raised to 8. Now 8 into 3 into 4 is 96. And so on. 9 into 4, 36 into 6, 216, etc. So this is the final answer. Second, 2x minus 1 upon x raised to 6. So there is negative sign in between. So the terms are alternately positive and negative. So 2x raised to 6 minus 6c1 2x raised to 5. Now many students ask me, sir, why not to write minus 1 upon x? See, that minus I have written here. Okay. And in the next term, minus 1 upon x square is plus. And that is why I'm saying terms are alternately positive and negative. Okay. So these are the 7 terms in the expansion. Now the next job is to evaluate binomial coefficients. They repeat in reverse order. Means what? First has 1 coefficient, last has 1. Second and second last will have the same. Yes, 6c1 is the same as 6c5, which is equal to 6. 6c2 is same as 6c4, which is 15. What is 6c3? Apply formula, that is 20. Now substitute these values in above and simplify. So it is 64x raised to 6 minus 6 into 32x raised to 5 into 1 by x plus 15 into 16x raised to 4 into 1 by x square minus 20 into 8x cube into 1 upon x cube plus 15 into 4x square into 1 upon x raised to 4, right? So minus then it is 6 into where were we? Yes, 6 into 2x into 1 upon x raised to 5 plus 1 upon x raised to 6. I think this should be uh, yes, this is 60, and which is the constant term? Yes. So finally it is 64x raised to 6, okay, minus 192x raised to 4 plus 240x square minus 160, this is constant term, plus 60 upon x square minus 12 by x raised to 4 plus 1 by x raised to 6. Actually, this is for homework, but let us discuss this. Find the value of 2 plus root 5 raised to 5 plus 2 minus root 5 raised to 5. So in this expansion, there are 6 terms. And in the second part also, there are 6 terms. Do not find the values. Why? Because if you add them, then how many? 3 terms get cancelled. So addition is just 2 times this. Now evaluate only this part to get this as the final answer. We have discussed this because in the first part we'll be using the same method. Third sum, find the value of first part root 3 plus 1 raised to 4 minus root 3 minus 1 raised to 4. See, there are 5 terms in the expansion of each. Now do not simplify this after writing this part. Why? Because if you subtract one from the other, 3 terms get cancelled. Okay, so on subtracting, root 3 plus 1 raised to 4 minus root 3 minus 1 raised to 4 equal to, this term gets cancelled. Now this minus minus this, so 2 times this, third term get cancelled, third terms get cancelled rather, plus 2 times fourth term, fifth terms, these two terms get cancelled. So what remains is 2 times this. What is 4c1? 4. What is root 3 cube? 3 root 3. 4c3? 4 root 3. So this is 2 into what? 12 plus 4, 16 root 3. So 32 root 3 is the final answer. Fourth one, prove that first part root 3 plus root 2 raised to 6 plus root 3 minus root 2 raised to 6 equal to 970 using binomial theorem. Write expression for this. Do not simplify, because when you add, few terms get cancelled. What is root 3 minus root 2 raised to 6? Same terms, but here the terms are alternately positive and negative. Now if you add them, you will notice that second, fourth and sixth terms, these 3 terms get cancelled, and remaining terms, they occur twice each. So on adding, we get this as 2 times in bracket root 3 raised to 6 and so on. Now find out 6c2, which is same as 6c4. What is 6c2? 6 factorial upon 4 factorial into 2 factorial. So 15, same as 6c4. Okay, substitute the values and simplify. Actually, you should get 970, which is nothing but right hand side. So this is 2 into 27 plus 270 plus 180 plus 8. That is 2 into 485, which is nothing but 970. Hence the result. Actually, this is for homework. Second part, similar sum. We are asked to prove that root 5 plus 1 raised to 5 minus root 5 minus 1 raised to 5 equal to 352. Actually, we have to solve second part of fifth one, but let us discuss first part. 1 point, rather 102 raised to 4, which is to be written as 100 plus 2 raised to 2. I'm sorry, 100 plus 2 raised to 4 it should be, not 2. Now reason common sense, because 102 is 99 plus 3 also, but that is useless. Why? Because powers of 99 cannot be obtained easily. So write 102 as 100 plus 2 only. This should be raised to 4, not raised to 2. Use binomial theorem. 4c0, 100 raised to 4 and so on. 4c0 is same as 4c4, which is 1 and so on. Now what is 100 raised to 4? Write this. So 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8, 8 zeros after 1 and so on. So you get this number. Okay? Yes. So this is nothing but fourth power of 102. Fifth one, using binomial theorem, find the value of, will be doing second part, 1.1 raised to 5. We have to write 1.1 as 1 plus 0.1 raised to 5. Use binomial theorem. Find out 5c1, which is same as 5c4, that is 5. 5c2 is same as 5c3, that is 10. Substitute. You have to be very patient while simplifying. So you get this 1.1 raised to 5 is 1 plus 0.5 plus 0.01 plus 0.01 plus 0.0005 plus 0.00001. So finally 1.1 raised to 5 is 1.61051. Sum number 6. Using binomial theorem, find the value of 9.9 cube. Actually, you may say, sir, can we write this as 9 plus 0.9 cube, because cube of 9 can be obtained easily. Yes, but it is better we write 9.9 as 10 minus zero point 0.1, because if you are asked to find 9.9 raised to 6, then 9 raised to 6 cannot be obtained easily. 10 raised to 6 can be written easily. That is why. Use binomial theorem, substitute the values. So 970.299 is cube of 9.9. Now in second part, 0.9 raised to 4. 0.9 is to be written as 1 minus zero point 0.1 raised to 4. Again use binomial theorem. You should get 0.9 raised to 4 as 0.6561. Sum number 7, without expanding, find the value of. First method is donkey method, just expand everything using binomial theorem, but we'll be using shortcut method. You will observe that x plus 1 is the same as first term and second is x minus 1. So I take x plus 1 equal to a and x minus 1 equal to b. So given, don't write given equation. This is an expression whose value is to be obtained, right? So given expression is, now I can write 4 as 4c1, 6 as 4c2, 4 as 4c3. So this is expansion of a minus b raised to 4. But we have taken a for x plus 1 and b for x minus 1. So x plus 1 minus x plus 1. So this is simply 2 raised to 4. So what is the value of expression? 60. Next sum is similar. It is for homework. Same thing. Take 2x minus 1 equal to say a and 3 minus 2x as b. Sum number 8. Find the value of 1.02 raised to 6. Correct up to 4 places of decimals. See, only 4 places of decimals, right? 1.02 is 1 plus 0.02 raised to 6, 1 raised to 6 and so on. See, I have considered terms up to this only, because next will be 6c4, 0.02 raised to 4, right? And it is too small because we are interested in obtaining answer up to 4 places of decimal. So this is 1 plus 6 into 0.02 plus 15 into 0.30 followed by 4 plus 20. Actually, I should have mentioned that 6c2 is nothing but 15 and 6c3. You cannot write this directly, or if you write this directly, you have to justify that 6c3 6 factorial upon 3 factorial into 3 factorial and so on, okay, into this. So it is, see, this is very small again. So 1.12616, but up to 4 places of decimal. Listen to me, you have to use a rounding off rule. Fifth term is 5, so add 1 to previous one. So 1.1262 is the final answer using rounding off rule. Right now. Ninth actually for homework, but let us discuss this. 1.01 raised to 5, correct up to 3 places of decimal. So it is 1 plus 0.01 raised to 5. Use binomial theorem. So what is the answer? Up to 3 places of decimal, 1.051. Last sum, 0.9 raised to 6 up to 4 places of decimals. 0.9 is what? 1 minus 0.1 raised to 6. Use binomial theorem. Terms are alternately positive, negative. 1 raised to 6. See, in the remaining terms, I have directly considered powers of zero point 0.1. Why? Because 1 raised to is always 1. So minus 6c1 zero point 0.1 plus 6c2 zero point 0.1 square minus 6c3 zero point 0.1 cube plus 6c4 zero point 0.1 raised to 4 minus 6c5 zero point 0.1 raised to 5 plus 0.1 raised to 6. Then I have evaluated binomial coefficients, substitute the values and simplify. So if you substitute the values and simplify patiently, then you get 0.531441, but we have to write answer up to 4 decimal places. So what is the final answer? 0.5314. Tomorrow we'll discuss general term in the expansion of a plus b raised to n, and then we'll solve sums from the next exercise.